Yeah, behind
So
Luigi Castle.
my game crashed probably 300 meters from here.
Oh,
So
really?
I was from my, because I've had this. The last two times this happened to me, it wasn't because of a game crash. It was because I got booted for unstable connection.
Oh,
Um, yeah, and in that case, I fell straight out of the sky exactly where it got kicked. I'm guessing when my game crashed, my body still stayed on the server for however many seconds.
yeah, yeah.
Probably the
Well,
15 seconds. That's the normal thing. When your game crashes, you know, it doesn't. It's not the same kind of disconnect. So we're lucky we had a smooth landing. Um,
well,
but man, it's also possible because I've been really impressed with expansion mod.
all right. So have you
It's
got
also
a
possible.
have you got a wrench to flip it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll stand back.
That that it may have knocked me out immediately because if I was flying and I was still on for 15 seconds,
Oh,
then I would have expected a fireball.
when you were going down, I could see you. I looked over at you, and then all of a sudden you were gone. And I'm up in the trees, and I'm looking down, going down, and then we landed on the side. I was just praying to God I wasn't somewhere up in the sky.
Well, I'll have to watch the beginning of the stream because I'm really curious to see what how long I was still on because my experience again, like if I'm on CHF and my game crashes,
Yeah,
I'm still on the server for 15 seconds. The wolves and
yeah, yeah,
zombies can kill me,
yeah.
so that's what I'm used to. So I'm assuming I was still on for 15 seconds or so.
Okay, here we go. I got my MVG on now. I can see at least. But has it got something to do with your connection, or maybe you got to?
No, I mean I've got. Let's see, my connection to the server is 48 milliseconds. So
Maybe dump some crash files or something.
you can try that, but it won't matter right now.
Clear up some memory when you get a chance.
Not so much the crash files as sometimes the cache file can get corrupted. But I mean it's stable right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to fly in such a way that if something happens, it'll at least hover for a bit.
look at my street.
But
I'm at 4,365 kbps.
okay.
Damn. Boy, like you said, what a way to start.
Yeah.
That's usually
Exactly.
something after we played for 3-4 hours. Then we get into, oh shit, they hit the whole shit button.
Well,
I got
we're-
a present.
Well, no. This is a completely different model simulation than Red Falcon. So on this thing, once I'm gone, so is my key. And my understanding is at that point the helicopter tries to land itself. Now the problem is if my game crashes, that's why I was asking, if my game crashes, I stick around for 15 seconds. Because the system doesn't know that I've crashed. Like if the server boots me because the server's shutting down, or it boots me for unstable connection, or whatever reason, it boots me, it immediately takes me off the server. But if I disconnect because my internet goes down or the game crashes, at that point, man, I should be still in the helicopter for 15 seconds. The question is, does expansion mod somehow know? Because this is something I've asked for years. I've posted a bug on DayZ and said, look, can you guys not put some kind of hook so that if there's an exception thrown, a message could be sent from the client to the server saying, "Hey, this client just disconnected." so they could be pulled off the server. Because you imagine if your game crashes and you're being attacked by wolves, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Well,
you know, they've not done a thing on it. You know, there's so many bugs.
Remember the time in Server Grab behind houses on the south side of the town? We went up to loot something there, and I got disconnected, and by the time I died or logged out, the zombies were trying to kill me, and you killed them off.
Oh yeah. No, that's the normal thing. That's what happens when you get connected because of a connection problem on your side. You stay on the server. Now that server kept you on anyway. If you remember, that was the CRP, and they have that mod that if you had fired your gun within so many seconds, you couldn't log off. So that is its own problem with that respect. But on CHF, I you know, the first year I was playing, there was a bug. When I first found CHF, there was a bug on the server that was causing a crash. A lot of people were getting it, right? And Gecko famously made it to Electro and had the crash occur, and got booted, and his character stayed on the server and died, right? The thing is, if you get knocked out, right, and then you disconnect, you die. So even if your character doesn't die, if you get knocked out, and then your session ends, that counts as a death. And these are all things that I honestly think that...
That's right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a bear running around? Go, circle back. Right in the middle of town. There's a bear running.
That surprised me.
I saw it. Something was moving. Bun's not around.
See it still?
No.
Yeah, she's not on the server.
And she's not on tonight. Oh.
I don't see a bear.
Oh. I thought
Where
I
do you
did,
see
but
it?
maybe it was something spawning in.
Hold on a second.
Don't go to the bathroom now. Don't forget to come back. I'm over here. Next. You never know what's next on this game.
Sorry. One of my kids came in to ask me a question.
Oh, this is Google.
But what I was saying was that, you know, on CHF, when you got kicked, you stayed on the server. Well, if you got knocked out after getting kicked, and the countdown timer hit 15 seconds, and you were still knocked out, you died. So that was just a common way to lose a character. And I remember filing a bug. I mean, even though the bug was technically in a mod, I asked Bohemia, look, can't you guys add something so that when you catch an exception, and this I'm talking programmer speak here, but when you catch an exception, to fire off a message to the server saying, hey, this client just disconnected, and legitimately so. That way they get pulled off the server without any kind of penalty. There's never been any traction on it. That's not zero. And that's not their fault. That's just because they've got so many bugs in the game to begin with. But I'm curious if expansion mod has added something, because I'm wondering, like, you know, the 15 seconds or so that I disconnected, you know, was my body still there? I don't know. I guess I'll have to go back and watch your stream, because I know when I disconnected, and I can compare that to when you saw me disconnect. So.
Well, I thought you just ran into a tree because maybe you just glanced down or something else, or...
No, I did two things. You said, I'm about to log off on the stream, and I turned the lights in the cabin off, which, you know, now that we were flying straight and level, I wanted to try that again just to see what was going to happen. We're going in a direction that's safe. You would possibly... I know from talking to RedTic and reading on expansion mod, if the pilot once the pilot is removed from the aircraft, then the autopilot lands the craft. Now it doesn't. It'll land it in trees. Well, at least supposedly do a soft landing.
Gosh. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what
Visibility's getting shit now.
Oh shit! Yeah, I need to take off this pumpkin head before I can't see anything.
Just drop her down right here. I'll turn off. I gotta turn off my NVGs as well. Unless you want to head back to clearer territory.
Oh, this is fine.
You gotta change it. All right, I'm gonna jump out. Good to go.
Yeah, I gotta pull my NVGs off.
I gotta turn mine off. Oh, look at this. It's not even snowing. It's because it got daylight.
Yeah, that's why I had to take the NVGs off.
Oh, I thought it was getting, I thought we were getting a snowstorm.
No, that's the other day when we were flying back with Vance.
Yeah.
And I told you that we nearly crashed into the tower in Svergino. That's what the problem was. I couldn't see anything because of the brightness.
Yeah. All right.
And the night is so short on this server that the daytime comes almost immediately. So.
This is this the Grishino.
Modulevka.
Modulevka? Oh yeah, it is. Is there anything over in Balota? Any crashes or doesn't seem to be Balota?
No, there was a crash in Electro. A Balota does. It gets an airdrop. Hold a second.
Yeah, see, it's getting kind of messy down here on the.
Yeah, we're good. We'll just fly around for a bit, see if we see any heli crashes. If they announce an airdrop, keep an eye out for the airdrops.
Your fuel is good.
We'll probably due for one soon. Oh, fuel is perfect. Yeah, I filled up before I got here, so you can top it off right now. Hold on. So you have to show your friends.
Oh. That. We're dead. We did. Oh my God. Captain, you're standing up. We're under the map. Press escape.
Hey, dude, cut your chopper off. Press the mouse button. You're close to some water. And I'll throw down a stick for you. I saw you crash.
That'll you there.
See if you can press left mouse button and cut the chopper off.
I'm not the pilot. The pilot's beside me.
You guys need to cut it off because you're about to slide down into some water and lose the chopper. I'll put this kit down, but I don't think it'll do anything with y'all running. I'll try.
Exalos, can you hear the guy? Exalos.
Hang on. Okay, you're good.
Okay. I gotta get her down.
Has anyone lost control of the chopper?
My pilot died.
Can you move seats? Can you look in first person and click your left mouse button to hop into the driver's seat?
Hold on a sec. First person. Okay, I'm in first now.
Look over at the driver's seat and click left mouse button once. And see if you can scoot over and take
Yeah,
control.
but he's still in the seat.
Um,
He's still standing there. When I look at the seat, I can't move.
okay, hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna try to flip it again, and then I'm gonna try to hop in the driver's seat. Hang on.
Okay.
God damn it.
I'm in the water.
Hang on.
Did I press escape?
Hang on. You need to get out of the chopper.
Do I need to press
Let me
escape?
get this kit back up again. I don't know what escape will do. You need to get out of the chopper. Open your door and hold your F button to get out. Hang on, I'm gonna get you back out of there. Sit tight.
Okay, pull me out.
It's like he's still on the accelerator. I mean, I don't understand what it's doing. Hang on a second. Okay, hang on.
Yeah. Okay, jump in.
Okay, it's off.
Okay.
All right, it pulled him out of the seat. Man, lucky you didn't lose your chopper and all the parts.
Holy.
We were flying over, and I saw you guys nosedive over here, and it was awful close to this water. There's his grave now. It put his grave right here in the edge of the water.
Okay.
It just had to like knock him out. You
Wow.
guys can have that helicopter kit. You can if you go up to this thing here, you can. You got to find the sweet spot to fold it. I'll fold it for you and give it to you, because you can put these up to 18 meters away from your chopper, and it'll snap it over to it. A lot of times when the pilot dies, he must have been an auto hover or something when it
Can
went
you
down.
go and try and find him?
Do you know how? Can you fly?
Well, I can't fly, but I can. Hold on. I can find him on the map. Let me see where he is.
You can ride with us, and we can go get him and bring him back.
He's 800 meters. Hold on. Well, he'll be on the coast somewhere, right?
Is
I'm
this
right here,
you?
man. I've been messaging you. Yeah, that's me.
Oh man, your chopper was in the water and everything. I gave you guys a helipad kit. I pulled it out a couple times, and it finally cut off. Surprised you didn't lose it. I was flying over and saw you guys eat shit, so I parked.
I was wondering who
Yeah,
you were.
well,
I thought you were an admin that jumped in and saw this happen.
No, I was flying over. I was like, y'all guys just see that fucking helicopter crash? And it was real close to the water. So I
Holy
didn't want you to lose your parts. Anyways, take that helicopter pad kit, put it in your chopper.
Yeah, I got kicked, and apparently
Your
my
gravestone
body?
is down there in the water. It's right here because the helicopter kept running and it was like
It's
down in
funny
the water.
because I told him that I had a problem earlier where I crashed the desktop, right? And I told him it's a good thing I didn't get knocked out, because if I got knocked out, it'd be treated as a death, because I would eventually get disconnected. You know, it's if the server kicks you, you get a free pass, but if you get kicked because of a bad connection or not, because of a crash or other problem, you know, tough luck.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I ended up dying. It sucks. Anyway,
Yeah,
thanks,
it happens.
man. I
All right.
appreciate it. So how how does this work? This mechanic? I've actually not seen the. We're somewhat new.
Here,
We've only
bring
been here
that.
a couple weeks.
Bring that helicopter pad over here.
Yeah, over
this
here.
This is how it works. Now come over here. Now it works within 18 meters. So I'd say like right here, put that thing down, but don't stand on it. You know, stand clear. So like if you put it down, you don't want to be in between the chopper and where you're putting it down. So basically, you take it to your hands, and then you press like left mouse button like you're going to place it like a piece of furniture, okay? And it'll give you a hologram. So then you'll deploy it. Your helicopter has to be unlocked for this to work. Okay, now you wait a second. You don't want to be standing on it after you place it, because it'll just snap it over like that. If it's upside down, it'll turn around. Now you can crouch down, and you can fold this thing up if you find the right spot, and you can keep reusing it.
Oh my god! And see, we've been like using wrenches, man. I mean, this one time.
Yeah, wrenches work
Take
too.
that. Well, get your stuff and then.
This one.
I'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll be safe.
Oh man,
out there.
I can't thank you
so
enough,
much.
dude. I mean, wow.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Absolutely. All right, have a good one.
What an
What was your
experience.
name?
Speaker.
Speedfur, man. Awesome, Speedfur. Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Draw
Have a good one.
Perfect.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Jesus Christ.
And this is What did I just tell you? Like not even 30 seconds before that happened. I said, yeah. Well, as long as I don't get knocked out, and then well, so now you saw it. I died because I got knocked out. I didn't die. Just got knocked out, but because then I got disconnected. Man,
You
well,
gotta see the VOD on this one. Holy fuck! I was up in the air by myself. I was upside down. You were standing in the captain's seat, and the guy was trying to tell me to move over into the left seat, and I couldn't move over because you were standing up and looking through the base of the chopper, and the chopper was upside down, or something like that. Fuck.
now was I and did I go from standing to dying at some
Yeah.
point? Okay, yeah. That's the 15 seconds. That's exact. It's so screwy, man. I hope this doesn't happen again.
Well,
We
I don't
should-
know. I think maybe we better take a rest from these choppers for a day or two, and let's get back and get a
Well,
good truck or something.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know if you saw what I put in Discord, but I flew over this same spot 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and I experienced my first lag kick.
Oh.
Which tells me there's probably a base nearby.
Yeah.
See, you have the advantage of being in Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm like further south, right?
Yeah.
So like, for me, I probably spike to a ping of 300 or something. Bohemia really needs to fix that. So there's two types of there's a synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous would mean I ask you for something, and until you respond, I don't do anything else. I just wait.
Yeah.
Asynchronous means I ask you for something, and while I'm waiting for you to respond, I can keep doing other things. I don't know this for a fact, but the way that DayZ behaves when you fly around shit, it acts like it's synchronous rather than asynchronous. But, I've logged bugs for that and said, hey, this isn't a bug, but it's more of a, observation. Are you guys using synchronous weights versus asynchronous?
You want some sheet metal?
And anyway,
You need sheet metal?
yeah. Let me have that. Let me have that helipad.
Yeah, put it away in your kit. Where'd it go?
Beats having to carry around. I picked it up.
Oh, you got it? I thought it fell through the ground. Oh shit!
Now, let's see if there's any damage to this thing. Okay,
This
battery, everything's good.
This is not looking good tonight. I mean, I'm afraid to get in this fucking thing now.
Nah, we'll have an adventure, man. And see, what happened this time was, you should have seen my side of this, right? My side of this was, we were flying at about, I don't know, 50, 60 meters.
Yeah.
And then next thing I knew, we were flying
Straight down.
No, well, basically, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell? And
We were nose diving.
Then, yeah. Well, that I don't know. I feel like that's a combination of lag, God knows what else. But now that I've been in this area, if it was related to lag, which is what happened last time, it's probably a base. Now, it could have also been that guy in the heli. 2 helis in the same area at the same time. I don't know. But I almost want to fly around and see if there's a base, because I just know to avoid this area or just be careful. Anyway, go ahead and hop in.
My God.
Now, let's see. I'll be done. Oh, man, I'm going to get you sick. Hold on. Let me get some vitamins.
Maybe I better take a vitamin. Let me get out, too. Hold on. I'm going to get sick, too.
Man, I literally had just gotten my cold resistance, like, I don't know, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Every time I've gotten my cold resistance on this server, I've died somehow. I died last time. I died to the AI, that's right. When the AI surprised me in the firehouse. I went upstairs. I jumped through the big giant pit. Figured I'd get around behind the AI and take it by surprise, but it instantly knew that I had jumped down and came for me. And while I was still recovering from landing on the ground from the second story,
Yeah.
it shot me.
Okay, well, let's just see how this thing goes now. I mean, let's look for a flag right nearby here. I think let's look on this side of the tracks first, back the other way.
The way that DayZ works, like you'll have lag from loading a base. That'll be a kilometer. Lag from an actual base that's in loading up its gear.
Shit! Look at all the garages down here.
Yeah. But what I was saying is that a lag caused by loading all the containers.
Yeah.
That's usually the worst, and those will only trigger within about 200 meters. I don't see any flags unless the flag itself is inside one of these buildings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's on the first floor of the building, we could never see the flag protrude.
Well, I think we better
I'm honestly thinking
keep our altitude a bit low. Maybe in some of these warehouses.
Hey, is that a train in it? No, it's not. Yeah, I was coming in for a landing here to get some petrol. I'm gonna fill up real quick. Just show your chat and just sit here. I also can do that. You can also fill up hovering.
Oh. So
So I can hover.
Did you already fill up?
Well, no. I mean, I'm almost full. It takes 5 minutes to go from about empty to full. But it's quite a process. But you see what I'm doing with my hands over here? That's the animation for filling up.
Oh.
And right now we're down about 5% of the fuel tank. And it's probably going to take about 20 seconds to fill up, maybe, give or take. We're almost full. Like I said, I filled up before I came to pick you up earlier. But yeah, that took 5 minutes because we were close to empty.
We were close to empty when you just filled up.
No. Earlier, before I came to pick you up in your base. Yeah, right now we were only down about maybe 5 to 10% of a tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that guy came along. That was very helpful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would have. I'm glad. I'm just worried because it landed in the water. I saw that much before my game crashed, or that I got booted for unstable connection. I thought the engine would be ruined because you remember what happened to my car when I landed in that small little puddle. I mean, what, did you have a lag spike?
Yeah, I had a lag.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of bases in here, man. Interestingly enough, my base doesn't cause any lag when I fly up to it, even when I'm far away. And I was telling Joe, all the storage that I have is storage that when you lock it, all the items inside don't load. I don't have any crates. Like, I have 0 crates. I have zero barrels. And so if you remember, like a long time ago on CHF, John Likely was like, hey, we can't have crates. And it had to do with the fact that crates can really hurt the server because, with a crate, you can see its contents. You can't close a crate, right? It's just always open.
Always open.
Which means that when you're approaching a crate, DayZ has to load its contents before you approach it. And it loads the crate when you're within about under 100 meters. Like it renders the crate at 200 meters, and then it actually loads its contents.
So, well, wait a minute there. Maybe RedTic has to consider taking the crates off and tell everybody in advance.
The truth is, there's so many. I could ping him. I mean, crates are just bad because when you approach the crate, it renders in the crate, but then it renders in its contents. Like
I get that.
This, but if you've ever been on a server, where your connection to the server goes away, but you maybe at your you're approaching a container. You walk up to the container and open it, you won't see what's inside. It'll be empty. You're like, what the hell? This container's empty. But then once you reestablish connection with the server, you get all the content. So it's because it loads in the container, but not its contents until you're closer.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing? We're going down. We're going down. Fuck. Oh, this is... Are you alive?
I'm alive.
Oh, this is too fucking much.
Hey, Red?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
That wasn't a game problem. That was hold on a second. Let me just turn off the engine. Get out.
Oh. I mean, they're a wonderful piece of equipment, but...
Hold on, Red, before you go pass in judgment, just a second.
Sure.
So, okay, that was not the game. That was my kids.
Oh, what are they doing?
My kids, watch out, let's deploy this. My kids came in here and started talking to me. They asked me if I had any dishes to wash.
Oh, well, they can't be doing that
I don't have
anymore.
any in my office. Well, they're in the kitchen helping my wife. My kids actually enjoy doing this. They're helping my wife with the wash the dishes.
Yeah.
And they came in here, and they said, "Do you have any dishes?" And I turned over to talk to them. I said, "No, I don't have any dishes here." And then I noticed my youngest daughter, who was only about 7, she's got these, gloves on. I'm going to turn things off real quick.
That's why you can't have any distractions. That's a lesson.
Well, it wasn't my fault. They just walked in my office. Hold on a second.
But they got to know. When you're handling fragile equipment like this, you can't have distractions.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I told them. I said, your daddy just crashed a $400,000 helicopter. Could have died.
Killed his friend
faced a lawsuit.
Killed your friend and yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was my youngest daughter
I hear
had a pair of gloves on. Yeah. You there?
Go ahead.
Yeah. We're safe here. There's no events around here. My youngest daughter has a pair of latex gloves on, right? The type that you wash dishes with. And, they're adult size on her little hands, and they're completely soaked. And she's basically dripped soapy water all the way from the kitchen into my office. Oh. And I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm flying a helicopter. And then boom, we crashed. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that was not the game. 100%. That was a real world situation. It was actually somewhat cute because 7-year-old wearing adult sized gloves anyway. But yeah, I'm glad nobody was hurt, and that I'm also glad that the helicopter didn't. But, yeah.
Let's go the other side of Green Mountain. There might be a heli crash over there. That's 3 crashes in the last 20 minutes.
Well, 2 of them were game specific, right? That was game crashes. This last one was just a real world destruction.
helis and lock your office door.
This is literally the worst. I mean, I have not had anything like this happen. You know, this is just an adventure because you're streaming, right?
Right. So the last time we were over here, there was a crash. We hit one over here last night. There's the old
right.
base there.
There's usually one down here near Vibor.
Yeah, yeah, to the
There's
right.
a number around Prostosh. Yeah.
By the car trader. You're over that way.
I don't even know where the car trader is.
Press K. At 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Right from your line sight. Press K and you can bring up a bunch of markers. Yeah, there's one straight ahead. Oh no, it's not. Tree line. Sorry.
That's fine. The winter trees, when they're far away, they render in, can look like smoke.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. Okay, this is Vibor.
No, the reason I don't know where it is because I've actually turned all my markers off because I find them distracting. I toggle them on to see where you guys are.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know if you've noticed this, and you have to cycle through, like, what, 4 options? It's like view all markers, personal markers, party markers. So I literally only have it so that I can see where you guys are, and when I cycle through, it's just to toggle that stuff on and off.
I just hit K
because-
once and everything turns off. Except for the personal
Well,
markers.
You see, I have a bunch of personal markers and party markers, and because I have those on, when I hit K, it cycles through all of them. So I have on, off, and then party only, personal only, all. Okay, I think I have 5 or 6 different options to select from. So here we go. Let's go up to Crone.
We're at three crosses.
Oh, this is Corona.
Right. 3 crosses is over on the right from the
Yeah,
castle.
Cresta.
Any smoke here?
Ooh, train event. We're gonna get shot at.
Those Eds. Yeah, there is shots.
No, it's
I heard shots.
yeah. We're gonna seek revenge now. High ground.
Got lots of ammo. Good spot straight ahead. Right there.
Yep.
Right, we're down.
Like I said, I know how to fly these suckers, so problem is the game and
You got something to carry
Okay,
stuff? Because
so-
I can't carry anything.
I do,
I got
but here's the thing. I've got space on me. Here, I got a bag. Grab that green bag. Or actually, yeah, grab the green bag.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I do is I never take my key with me.
Yeah. Here.
I don't want to get shot and
Here,
risk
take
losing
this.
it. No, don't worry about it.
Got it?
What'd you give me?
Box of ammo. Oh, no. Okay, here, I'll put it on the ground again. Right there.
Okay, there I see it now, yeah.
5-4. And I have a stack of 16 here.
Hold on a second. Look, I've got some for you.
I take the 7.62.
Got some ammo for you there. Leave this act.
Are you just going to stash the bag in a tree or just leave it there?
Yeah. be around for 4 hours. I just ask that you look away, or you go ahead or something. That way you
Okay, I'm over here.
feel any funny. Let me lock this sucker up.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, mother. Billy Bob. Oh, Billy Bob. How you doing, dude?
You're awesome!
You're awesome, too, for being who you are.
I
Who
got
the hell's shooting?
suppressed.
The hell's that? Oh, somebody's playing an M16 burst. Oh, Billy Bob, you got my ass. One for you.
Gotta be quiet. Fire until you see something that's not a. You want to look for
Could be patrolling.
bad guys.
Zeds
No,
are-
they don't really leave the train. They won't leave the train, even though they saw our helicopter. They'll leave it if they see us and we're nearby, but we left the area. Could be on the other side of the train. See them.
back in the
You read?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're right at 300 meters, so they see us. They probably won't shoot. They shoot within about 300 meters. Was that them? But maybe what we do is we shoot the zombies to get their attention.
Yeah, but we've got to make sure we got a good spot to defend from. Got to be. I believe you got to be in the trees, because they don't see well in. Don't pick you up well in the. Should do. Take some shots and then get back in the trees and then come back out. Yar.
I'm going to take a shot and stay out. I'm going to shoot the one that's...
When you're taking. Down.
See any movement, though. Let me take my suppressor off.
Use a suppressor.
No, I'm going to take it. Well, that's the thing, is the suppressor won't get their attention.
Oh, I can take the
Shoot.
shot. On.
I'll take this.
They're at 300, and I got these crosshairs. Do I put the red dot right on them?
Yeah, I mean, that's if you've got it zeroed in at 300, yes.
Haven't hooked. Can't see the front of the train. Up at the front.
I would expect them to hear us by now. I wonder if they're in the train itself. See, sometimes at these train events, AI gets stuck inside, but he definitely shot at us.
Had shots.
May have to move from here. This is a good spot, but yeah,
He'll
we
come-
need to get up so they can actually see us.
It-
Not going to move otherwise.
They'll come to our shots. So why don't we move to the right, or get down?
I've been looking at the. I've been looking down at the ravine, and I don't see any movement. Right now, I don't think they're even locked on us. They don't even know we're out here.
Where'd all the Zeds
Other
go?
than we flew the heli. Killed or you've killed one.
Now they're coming.
You can see the front train, but I haven't seen any AI. They're probably on the other side of the train.
Cross the track and try the other cliff.
Good, yeah. I need to eat something real quick.
dark soon.
I don't think so. It's only like 9:30 or so in the.
In the morning?
Yeah. Just that it's winter, so the sun's always low. Yeah, we've really cut our distance now. Get a distance.
Got track difference. Got to get over on the other side and get the high ground. I think.
We're 177 meters to the tracks.
Yeah, but you hear me, eh?
I hear you, yeah.
Get up on the other side of the track, get our high ground.
Take something out that shoots fast, just in case they're down here.
I got a drum mag on the KAM.
And oh, that's good. That's good. That's what. Shh, shh. Listen. Zombie.
Next corner. Hey, Bob. Might be on
This is
this
fun,
road.
man. This is fun. This is it. This is.
Oh, fuck. A train car.
It might be okay. We start 5 minutes. We gotta push. We'll lose this train. Restart's gonna happen in less. We could kill the AI, but red. Start. Hey, red. Rock. Way if the AI respawn and are more aggressive, we don't want. You have some food? Don't drop it right now. If you have food, I'm gonna want some of that.
Find a cart or something.
Restart any second now. That's funny. Saved by the restart. We're going to be saved by the restart on this storm here.
Start chat. Got to restart. Server is shutting down. I'm gonna go over and watch. I heard you. Well, I'm on the launcher. It's about, what is it, 30 seconds after? Offline now. Watching. How to get rid of that Patrick spray bug? I didn't. Back in. Seven in queue. Green gone?
I know it's there.
Okay, here's a tree.
I want to go up this way.
What, 308?
Well, we're gonna want to. I don't know what's up there.
Okay,
We're gonna want to.
Want to eat?
Yeah, I need to eat. Come up here. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go on the tracks.
Yep.
I've got it. One's enough. One's enough.
Excellent.
Find me one. You there? Hey. I have a concern. You there?
Yep.
My concern is that because of the terrain, that the AI are stuck in a crevasse. So rather than be up here with the train, they're stuck in between some rocks. So when we flew overhead, they were able to shoot us. Well, imagine if we go up there. We don't see them because they're in a crevasse. And then they see us because we're standing right above them and they shoot us.
I got 2
So what I'm
flashbangs.
thinking
We can fly above
Well,
them and see where they are.
that's
And we
that's
come
what I was
back-
going to say is that
come
we
back
need to,
and land, and we can use the flashbangs.
yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say is we need to do a recon flight.
Go up to the chip.
Get back to the plane. I'll go this way. Invisible rock.
Hit it first. Try and fly over it if they take shots.
Well, here's the thing is, One time I picked him up on a train, and they were inside the actual train cars. You understand? So they may very well be stuck inside the train and unable to get out. So we'll need to go cart by cart and keep an eye on it.
Yeah, but how can they get shots away if they can't get out?
Well, they can just shoot up at the sky as they look out the windows. I'm just hypothesizing here. I don't know what's going on. There's also another possibility that in the short distance that we've traveled, the train event will despawn because we went too far away from it. You know what I mean?
Grab your bag.
I gotta go.
Storm coming again. The friggin' storm coming again.
What kind of storm?
I don't know. Look how dark it's getting.
Oh, that's probably just a regular storm. I thought you meant like electrical.
Going to be third person. Can they actually shoot us down, you think?
No. But they could shoot one of us. If they shoot me, then we're in trouble. Then you'll crash. That's me dying.
I got my earplugs on.
Okay. I've flown over AI on my personal server, and it takes quite a few shots to get killed. So.
All right, but maybe we'll be able to find the position. Right to your left.
I see.
Nice. And
You look out. Possible after the restart that the AI didn't spawn in.
I don't see any Zeds either.
A little too close.
You land it right on top of the... Oh, there's one down there.
Oh, no. You know what? They're somewhere else. It's because we spawned in so close to them. The game won't spawn the AI in if we're too close.
Okay.
I'm just going to land over here. Okay.
Pick it up on the roadway.
Yeah. So you do that, then the AI can spawn if we get too far away. No, we already did that. We've already been far enough away. I saw some zombies down there.
Yeah,
So
there was one guy wearing an orange vest. Good spot right there. Or how far away you gotta be? I think it's 400 meters, right?
For what?
For them to spawn in. There's a base right behind you.
Here's the thing, man. We already got further away than that when we went and got the helicopter.
Yeah, but since the restart, things start over.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, the restart, when we spawned in... Oh, shit.
I hear shots.
So when we spawned in on top of the event. So the event wasn't able to spawn in people. So it's possible that there are no more AI wood jump.
Right here.
So I say if we go down there, you go ahead of me because I need to drop this somewhere.
All right.
Okay, here's the deal. We're going to go by every carriage with the assumption that they're in that carriage. Okay? So we're going to check carriage to carriage. Assume they're here.
Take it easy. Wait. All right, you open or I'll walk. At the door, I'm going to gun the door. The door is step back.
We'll just decide because I got my room on the side.
Jump through.
No, I'm not going to do that. We'll hold on. You need something suppressed.
I'm going to suppress it.
No way that's suppressed. Your suppressor may have broken. Careful, there's not one down there.
The other one.
Dude, he's a good combination.
We had the two Range Rovers stuck on this wall.
Yeah, no, I remember that. The Tobo. Wouldn't it be crazy if it downhill? I think because of the respawn and because we were too close, expansion mod just didn't spawn them in. Because there's a thing, if you read about it on expansion mod, if you spawn into an area, are a little bit underwhelming. Anything in there?
Okra.
Or
RedTic KAM. I kept by here. Not much. It's very disappointing.
a scar. Let's see, I'm looking for some storage kits. You're red. Here's a suppressor.
Oh,
Where are you?
for a
Your
gun?
suppressor ruined?
I didn't have
Oh,
one.
here. Try that suppressor. It may fit. I don't know. I don't know what you got in your hands.
No, it's not for here. All right, let's get back up. You go up the hill from that side.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh well. But hey, man, it was the adventure, man. Look at us. We landed up there. We did some recon. Came around.
No,
Fun.
no, we just don't walk into it. Plan it out.
Fun.
Back up to the bird.
Like back in Kandahar, man.
There's a base right up here. A guy from Finland. Maybe it's Hobo.
I told him about this place.
Probably got a base here and hasn't told us.
Yeah, I told him about RedTic. Interesting. He told us. I saw him.
He liked the three crosses, and that's why he has a base here. Get on the road. We're going to miss it.
Oh, I gotta get my key. Shit.
Okay, I'm at the bird.
Okay, we got much lower server pop right now. It's 27.
The base is to our 6 o'clock.
Okay. Is it 6 o'clock?
Right on the road, on this road, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, to your right. Follow the road.
Oh yes. No, that's Scotland. Oh, it's Scotland. Oh, did you feel that little bit of lag?
Oh, they got a bird too.
Got a nice little heli. I definitely hit some lag when we loaded up their base.
Why don't we take the
Like I said,
road
man.
out of here?
Okay, we'll go.
I don't want to drown. I'd rather land on a road.
What is this? Oh, that's the castle.
Oh, watch the mountain, man. Watch the mountain. Get up there. Get up there. Up. Their base? No.
Yep.
Truckee just.
What'd you say?
Truckee's clapping for us. Big applause from Truckee in this. Not playing today, I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm experiencing some lag.
Let's just keep our altitude about where it is. If we get it again, stay away from the trees if you can, I would say.
Yeah.
You got that kit, but then we have to cut these trees down.
It's possible it'll just suck it in from the trees.
Got a major road straight ahead.
Yeah, in this weather, we're not going to be able to see any heli crashes from far away. So I get my bearings and I know where we are. Oh, look, there's one right there. What the hell? I know where we are now.
Where is it?
Gonna shoot us?
Ooh,
Right here to your right.
yeah.
Nobody's shooting at us. Oh,
There's
the
no-
AI is already dead.
Oh, well, somebody's already
right
been
there.
here.
Yeah, we'll see what they left. They may have left something. You'd be surprised.
Oh, I hear a shot.
What the hell?
Behind
Is he
the, at
shooting
the
at us?
stern, at the tracer fire. It's coming from the bush. 3 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock.
I don't know what.
12
Is that a
o'clock.
player or is that AI?
No, it's coming from the
He's shooting
helicopter.
at us.
Somebody's in the
he's
helicopter
shooting at
shooting
us.
tracers.
No, hold on.
Let me watch for another shot. There's 2 dead
Where
on
are
the
you
ground.
shooting, man?
All the Zeds are dead.
No, it's a player, man. He shot at us.
The player there. Okay.
The
did meet this guy.
Yeah.
Good shooting, man. Good shooting.
How you doing?
I saw the
Someone's
tracer
already been
fires,
here.
but I couldn't figure out if it was the AI or it was a player taking these guys
we
out.
were like flying around going like, are you AI or not? You know? Like,
I just like their jackets.
Yeah, they're nice to look at.
Oh.
I just had to make sure because sometimes they come back. Where's the other one?
I just ran into that in Tizzy. No, I've only seen this one. I don't know if I was the one
think
that
there's
shot him.
No, he was already on the ground.
yeah, we were flying around and he was dead. And we're about to land and we started taking. We heard shots and we thought, okay, that's the second one. And that's why we tried to figure out. You're wearing dark clothing. And you got this. You got something on your back. It's orange. Let's see.
Oh, it's the mini. It's the mini. Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, he's moving around. I can't tell. I'm like 90% sure that's a player, but you know.
No, I was up at Tizzy and ran into one of the AIs, and Jesus, that thing tanks. I'm still recovering.
Yeah, they can be pretty tough. The ones that these aren't as bad, but the ones with Tizzy, and Altar, they're pretty rough. And the ones at the airdrops, they tend to wear bulletproof vests, and they're like almost like suicidal because they just run at you and start firing. So like it's just like
great.
They have no self-preservation. So
yeah, we were on a train spawn over by the castle, and in fact we had restart. And
I ran into the train earlier today.
well, we were at the one over here down below the castle, and we couldn't tell where the AI was. They were taking shots at us while we were in the helicopter, and so we got the high ground, scoped out the entire western side of the train. Didn't see any AI. We rotated over to the eastern flank of the other mountain. Didn't see any AI. And then with 2 minutes to go, we're like, okay, restart's going to happen. Let's get away from here before the AI spawns back in. They were definitely there. And then we cleared the entire train, not a single AI, just Zeds. And we know we were taking shots. The restart didn't respawn them in because we were probably too close.
You think maybe because we landed the chopper and we left the area that maybe the AI despawned after we landed?
No, it's after the restart. Expansion mod won't spawn in AI if players are in the area. Now this is a little bit different because it's an existing train spawn. I would have thought that the AI would have been there from the moment the server restarted. But yeah, there was definitely at least one AI because we took shots when we flew over it. So.
Well, anyway, nice seeing you here, man.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
What's your name, by the way?
Well, I go by Salty Heathen.
Salty, okay.
Salty Heathen, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Peros Red.
No.
This is Exalos.
Peros, nice to meet you.
I'm Exalos.
Exalos. Nice to meet you guys.
You've been in
this little ride you got.
You've been in this world long?
I found it a couple weeks ago, and I had been just lone wolfing it, but I just finally decided to set up a base because everything seems so stable now. So I finally got myself a little car, and so I'm enjoying it. This is nice. I've been on the Molsk as well.
I haven't tried the Demolsk one out. We came here from we still play. I still play CHF if your Chernos has fallen. So this is a little bit different, but we came here because
PvP or is that a PvE?
PvE.
Chernos has fallen it's a combination. I mean it's PvE with PvP, but it's probably the hardest core server out there in terms of difficulty when it comes to DayZ. It's
nice.
I mean, it will kill you. Check it out.
Yeah.
Chernarus has fallen. CHF.
Chernarus. Okay, does it go by the initials or does it go by Chernarus has fallen?
I mean, if you Google CHF, you're fallen. Yeah, Chernarus has fallen.
Cool. Okay.
But if you Google CHF, you will find it because that's what most people call it. They just say CHF.
Yeah, but to find it on the launcher, it's
the...
going to be called Chernarus has fallen.
Oh yeah. If you look on the launcher, it's going to be
right.
Chernarus has fallen. Yeah. But
I'm writing that down.
Yeah. Good server.
All right.
It will you will relearn DayZ like server like this.
It doesn't do the skill, does it? It
Yeah.
doesn't do the skills.
Yeah, you got to really know your crafting. And,
No, there's no skills. It doesn't have Siberia mod or anything like that. It's just
Oh, okay, all right.
lots of immersive crafting. Like if you want to start a fire, it takes 2 minutes to start it with the
bow drill.
the hand drill kit.
And drill.
Yeah,
And is
so
it just Chernarus, or do they have a couple maps?
they currently have a DRL server.
Ooh,
They'll
I
be
love
taking
DRL.
yeah. If you want to try that one out, it's called DRL Has Fallen. They're all part of the same servers. CHF is the original. They're about to take DRL down, possibly just for the season, and switch to another server. My guess is Namalsk, but they haven't said. They just announced it the other day, and it's going to be taken down within a week or two. But CHF has been around since. Go ahead. Sorry. What?
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Like right now, it's winter, so they've got the winter season. But CHF has been around since late 2000 or late 2020,
Nice.
mid 2020. Okay. So it's been around. It's a stable community. Just be careful when you ask questions in Discord, and
of course.
make sure that their chat is no meta. So like, don't talk about in-game stuff. So if you follow those 2 rules, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, thanks for the heads up on that. I'll
definitely
take a
try
look.
it out. Like I said,
you'll
relearn how to play this game.
Just so you know, when you're making a fire, you can dig for bark under big trees.
Yeah.
And you got to find a knife and make because you'll probably have to make a stone knife and follow the nature trails to get a rock and make a stone knife out of a big black rock if you find one. That's the beginning.
Yeah.
You'll be lucky if you find
Sounds like someone.
You spawn
Sounds
in with
like someone's
pretty much
engaging the AI.
You're spawning with pretty much absolutely nothing, and so when you start talking about 2 minutes to make a fire, the fact that you don't have a knife, so you need to find, a stone or maybe another knife to kill a chicken. Bones end up being a commodity in a ways. You don't trade bones, but early on, it's like a stack of bones is like future knife.
Yeah.
Anyway, check it out.
I'm big into the PvE side of things because I suck at PvP. So, but survival is awesome.
Oh yeah,
I love the struggle.
The struggle is real there, and because there is PvP, there's also the fear, right? So you have to be careful, But yeah, when you get there, just say, Exalos sent me, EXALOS, Exalos.
Yeah.
And this is Paris Red. He's also a CHFer. But if you join the Discord, I'll see you. If your Discord is Salty Heathen, I'll remember.
Yeah, it always is.
Cool, man.
All right.
Well, take it easy.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Hey, thanks so much, you guys. Cheers.
Right, sure.
Take care.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, Captain, clear for takeoff. Oh, it's got a Jeep over there.
He messaged me earlier.
He did?
No, Joe did.
Joe.
PJ.
Watch the wires.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, after a while, you start to learn, just like like your car, and you can, as you're turning a curve, a turn, you're not going to hit the right.
We're near Vibor, right?
Yeah, sounds about right because of where we were. That helicopter crash is the one on the Nuts Gun Rusty Survival that I found a whole bunch of the plushies that one time. Man, remember all those plushies we had?
Yeah.
Man, what a waste of time. What a waste of time.
I know.
It was a lot of fun, but we had, 32 plushies we needed?
Something like
we were, 10 away?
Yeah, we had 22, 21.
Yeah. And here we are for Stoshka.
Oh, remember the bears here? Oh my God.
Yeah. I have to wonder, that probably could have been what's his face messing with us. I don't know. I doubt it, but I'm just flying over areas that I know.
Here's another base. Watch
Christmas
out.
tree.
Oh, this
Christmas
one
tree.
here. I think this is something to do with RedTic. This is amazing. The work they put into this base. I drove around it by truck the other day. Look at it.
Hold on.
Look at all the stuff. Let me see if it's a trader. Hold on. Let me go and look. Maybe it's his base.
I think this is the one I sent you a screenshot of. Well, the one, does it have pumpkins outside it?
There are some pumpkins around.
I think this is it. Hold on, let me
You gonna lock it?
hold on.
Close it and lock it.
Yeah, don't worry. You can leave your door open.
Okay.
What the heck's going on? If I lock it, the heck?
I left the door open.
That's fine. If I lock it, you can get in, but you can't go anywhere.
Right.
And you certainly can't see inside, so it's safe.
Yeah, look at this.
Let's see,
Christmas
there's a
trees
sign
on
here.
each side. Look. This is amazing.
Enjoy your stay here. Do not steal any items at any time. Plants, wall paintings, or other items. We will know. Use the trash can to take or leave items. Thank you.
Oh, there's a trash can. Oh, maybe we can
This is-
trade something.
Use the trash can to take or leave items.
Yeah.
Area patrolled by crazy chicken lady. Okay.
Oh,
Must be
well,
her.
here she comes now.
Where?
Across the field.
This is it. That's a zombie.
Maybe she crazy chick lady. You shot here. Your gun was up in the air. Take aim
What?
again. Let me look at your gun. Why are you shooting at the sun?
Mickey. Kidding
Wait,
me.
You're
Let me
shooting
look
at
your stream.
you're shooting at the sun.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You look at my stream. The time stamp is
I don't know why.
1:44:07. You're shooting at the sun.
When I'm pointing right now, I'm pointing right at you.
No, you're not.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a
No,
screenshot.
don't
Send it to
fucking
you.
shoot me.
I said a screenshot.
You can do it. I'm telling you what I see.
Here.
Don't point the gun at me.
Well, let me relog. Let me relog.
Yeah, I'm going to get in this thing
I'm gonna
while you
relog.
go. That zombie may be coming. Well, maybe you can't get in here. Right, there you go. Yeah, I'm just going to take a look around here. If I can find the crazy pumpkin lady. Oh, you can get gas too. All right. Let me see you shoot at, aim your gun at something, not me. No, don't
Am
aim.
I pointing at you now?
All right, point at that gas pump. Point at the gas pump.
Gas pump.
Okay, now you're
Yeah,
okay.
right now.
You're fine now.
Okay.
But before, I'm not joking, when you were aiming
Yeah.
at the zombie, you were aiming up in the sky.
Straight in the sky?
Yeah, sort of at the sun. But now you're good.
Ow.
All right. So what's in the gas? What's in this? Where's the trash bin? This what they
This
mean?
is a petting area.
Petting
Like
zoo?
a goat over here.
What? Oh. No presents yet. Can't get in.
Oh, look, it's the Black Swan.
Maybe that's the one that's got the Easter egg. I don't think we're supposed to touch anything.
Oh, you can open doors, I'm sure, but yeah, they said don't take any items, but there's a trash can.
But there must be a barrel somewhere that you can leave
Water.
stuff in.
Sure, we can take water.
Oh, I need to get some water. Oh, look. Open. Oh, look at this.
With a small little Christmas tree.
Look at this. We can sleep here tonight.
Oh, wow.
Nice. That's a sick bay
Yeah.
for somebody.
Oh, you walk through the piano.
Can you play the piano?
No, I walked through it, so.
Ofa. You have a drink of vodka there? Airdrop destroyed in Novi Sobra. We should have kept going.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's what I saw that while we were still over at the crane. And I said we should go there afterwards, but I completely forgot.
I don't know where the gas.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
this is
in
where
the
I
house.
came. I ran up to this place. I took a screenshot and sent it to you and Joe. 'Cause I remember Santa's sleigh on the top. Because we were right next
Oh,
to
the
Vibe
door's
Room.
open. Door's open. Oh, look at this.
Oh God, they got a PlayStation 5.
I got a new PC. Oh, I just got kicked. Oh, not good. I just got kicked. Oh, Luke, how you doing? I did that there. Thank you for stopping by. Where you heading to bed? Okay. Thanks for Rocky. We had the misfortune of crashing a helicopter 3 times. Second time was in a pond, and I was upside down. Sallows died. Some guy with another chopper saw us crash head first into the pond, but I survived for some reason. Otherwise, everything would have been lost. Now we're in some house in the middle of a field. I think we drove by there. Oh.
What are you guys doing in my base? I told you.
Oh, the door was unlocked, so I'm sorry.
What are you doing in there? Oh, hey.
You live here or what?
Oh, storm.
Who turned the music on?
That was on earlier. You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it because I got kicked. Maybe I was.
It's been playing. Maybe you were desync, man, because I'm telling you, maybe that's.
Well, okay, your sync and my sync aren't that much different, is it? I mean, you're in the U.S. and I'm.
I think of it this way: a desync happens when you take an action on your computer that either doesn't get communicated to the server, or something happens on the server that doesn't get communicated to you, so it's desynchronized. So imagine I were to take out this canteen and drop it on the ground.
Yeah.
if you desynced with respect to this canteen, you might still see it in my hand.
Hmm.
You know those times where you got out of the
Yeah.
car, but you insisted that you were still inside the car
Yeah.
or whatever? Those are desyncs.
Yeah, but
So,
the,
for example, if you took a left, but the server didn't register it, you could make your way all the way down to Torovo.
am I shooting at that
You're-
tree
you're-
over
you're-
there? Or am I
you're-
shooting
I
at
don't know
the
about
sun?
tree, but you're shooting, well, you're shooting like straight and level.
Right. But when you shot that zombie, your gun was way up in the air. Like
Are you
that.
sure?
Yes.
Like it wasn't at an angle?
No, you'll see it.
I don't know, man.
It was up there like that. And I go, well, how in the hell how does he shoot the zombie if the zombie's there and you're shooting up there? Honest to God.
So, I mean, the only thing I can think of is either you desynced or I desynced. Because, I mean, it could have been you desyncing rather than me, so that you were seeing my hands in a position that they weren't. Here's the thing, right? Actually, now that I think about it, you probably desynced because if I had desynced, I wouldn't have been able to kill the zombie.
Right.
So, for whatever reason, my hands were not... When I pulled out my rifle, right now I got it pointed down, right? Now I got it pointed to the side, right?
Yeah.
Now I got it pointed straight in the sky. My guess is at some point in time when my rifle was pointed down and I moved it up,
Yeah.
the waist level, your character wasn't told that information, and so when I was pointing straight and level, you were registering me as pointing up in the
Up in
sky.
the air.
Where's this trash can?
I'm looking for it, but there's a fire up here. Fire barrel. If you want to burn stuff. But there's another fire barrel over there. I want to find that. I want to find the trash can. I want to get rid of some stuff, and I want to see what's in it. Holy. Look at this smoker, man. You can smoke 500 pieces of meat at once.
Hey, you know how that guy said... You know how that guy said that he was taking Cabin Z off his server
Yeah.
because it caused the problem?
Yeah.
Well, that's Cabin Z right there, and this server's working perfectly fine.
Well, it's all how it's configured, right?
Well, it's all about everything you and I know about that other guy.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what he's doing.
And we don't need.
But yeah, there's Vibor right there. That day that I was driving around in my my Ada,
Yeah.
when I desynced, I was going across this field over there on the other side, right? So I was in that field over there, going west, and I didn't realize there was this little creek right here, right? The creek.
Yeah.
And I flew right into the creek, and that's how my car was destroyed. Not because of the crash, but because the engine touched the water. Yeah, we got a storm. So
Might as well stay
go
here.
back to the... Well, no, we got time. We got time. It could be 20 minutes before the storm gets here.
You got early morning tomorrow anyway. You're staying.
Yeah, I've got an 8 o'clock, but I got to be like 20 miles away, deal with rush hour traffic.
All right. Okay, let's go. We'll be home in 5 minutes. God willing. Captain, your plug's on. Oil pressure's fine. Fuel pounds times 100. You have 4,000 pounds. 40,000. 4,000 pounds, yeah. 400 pounds times 100. 4,000 pounds.
Let's see if there's a helicopter at Tizzy.
Oh,
Or at Tizzy, I'm sorry, at VMC.
not
Right
going
here,
in.
since we're right here. No. Right here at VMC, there's supposed to be a helicopter called the Merlin.
Oh. Let me have a look.
I don't see it. Okay. Let's bug out of here. You ever
You need
watch
a-
Airwolf?
You need a stream deck, yeah. Hey, you know, I got YouTube gave me some shit for playing the winter storm effect in my stream.
Really?
Yeah. And I can't get rid of it. And I sent a message to Lad, and he came back to me and said that, well, you're not the first person that's reported that. I guess I'm not. Where's that spot where they spawn here? There's AI by the plane crash too, eh?
Yep. Oh, look, gas attack. I want to see if these guys have left the helis here. Yeah, look at that.
One there. All right, we gotta circle around this thing and get back home. I think maybe we're going too fast. I don't hear any shots. Down on the main highway, Captain, and we'll be able to get our way back. Where you going, Tissy? We'll go, Tissy. We got a fucking storm coming, buddy. We got a storm. Navigator to pilot. Hey, visibility's not bad, but it's closing in, Captain. I just had another weather report. Oh, the railway. This is Novaya. No, it's not. Ratnoy. Next for Barrow's Fred and his home. Oh, well, we're not home yet, so I'm not. There's no event below. Those are all the cars. You have my combo. You can walk to my place, or do you want to try and make it home? Weizhong's. Remember, Weizhong has a place back there. Remember we met him before?
Yeah, just before the light.
Yeah, we were there. Yeah, we were there with Hollow.
Yeah. By the way, you're right. Hollow did leave the group. I didn't realize that. I thought you meant like, a week ago when he left, before he came back.
No, Joe told me. A little bit of a spike there. Gotta look on the right-hand side if there's an event behind Grandma's house.
Yeah, the train.
Not here. But I didn't know this, but gas events also populate AIs.
That's right.
Because they were shooting at me when I drove through here the other day. Here we are back at base. Don't land there. I haven't got my life jacket with me. My insurance is paid up though. All right. You have a good morning. I will.
So that's what you call tactical insertion landing.
Tactical.
Okay,
wherever.
well I'm gonna head home because I gotta
Yep.
wake up early in the morning.
Yeah. See you.
Phone's sweet. Phone weak.
Lock the door. A storm coming here. All right, guys. So there you go. We made it back alive. Bob 3777777 Mars 7. Dropping it. I don't know how long it. Yeah. Bed, I think. I've got to get. Oh, Addie Burrow. Oh, there. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. We will do some more of this interesting stuff in the future, as always. Got some 7.62s. That one crashed. Big Saddle's got a nice gun. I don't need ammo. So, let's see. Hey, what? Thanos. Okay, let's go, guys. I want to go to do a raid. I think I can get. I think he's on CHF. He says it's the hardest server. It's